Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and today we are checking out the last doll that I have in the OMG Fierce series. I am talking about Swag, and oh my goodness, I'm really liking the look of this doll. I can't say it's my favorite yet. Let me get her out of the box first, but let's start with the basics here. First off, check out this beautiful collector style box where you can see the entire doll, and it's very set up beautifully. It's got this nice kind of metallic-y looking name on the front there that's like printed onto the plastic there, which looks really nice. We do have OMG Fierce on this side and some beautiful artwork as well, and you can see everything here is visible in the box. I really like the style. It looks like it's definitely geared more towards adult collectors and like older teenagers, at least in my opinion anyways. And on the back side, you can see here that we have a really cool pattern going on that actually flows through to the background here. If you can see that pattern, it's kind of a gold pattern in the background. And then we have this beautiful artwork. We do have OMG Fierce up here at the top, and it says Fierce, Fashion, Flawless. Or sorry, Fearless, Fashion, Fierce. Whatever. It's very much a tongue twister. But we have the other three girls down here at the bottom. And that's pretty much all that is with the box. There is this larger side panel here which doesn't have anything in it except for the lower half of it, where we have some things here that we will go ahead and get. See, it's kind of punched open a little bit on mine. This is like a perforated thing that you can easily punch out, so if you want your box to be in good condition, definitely watch out for that, because some of them, when you grab them, like just when you grab them to pick them up, it's easy to like push that in on accident, so definitely something you want to watch out for. But that being said, there's really not much else to say about the box, though I am going to open this bottom piece up here and take out the stuff so we can see the other minor accessories that are inside of here when we go ahead and check out the rest of the doll. And we do have a little OMG brush that's kind of tucked away inside of there too, so be sure you don't forget about that. And that is just about it as far as the box contents go. The only thing left to do is take Swag out of the box, and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, so as you can see here, I have everything laid out on the table here, but you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and take Miss Swag right here and set her off to the side just for a little bit so we can check out everything else that comes inside of the box here, starting with the stand. So this is the base for the stand. You can see it's like double the width of standard OMG stands, and we do have a much larger, longer back support piece, and then on the bottom we have our waist clips. Not a whole lot to say about it. It does say OMG Fierce at the bottom here, but it's pretty much just a stand. I mean, let's be real here. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing special about these brushes either, because they're just regular OMG brushes. They just say LOL OMG on them, and they're the standard brushes you would find with any OMG doll. So that being said, let's move on to the fun stuff, right? The first thing that we have here is a little poster. I think these little posters are adorable, and let's go ahead and unwind it here. You can see on one side it says OMG Fierce, and we have all four of the girls, and then on the other side it is a much larger cutout, or a much larger artwork version of Swag right here. Look at that. Make it style, make it slay, make it swagger. And so that is the little posters that these come with, which I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Probably put them in a frame of some sort that holds all four of them. I think that would be kind of cool. We do have a little accessory here as well, wrapped in the tissue paper. Make sure you unwrap these all the way, because sometimes there's stuff in there that you miss, and I've been guilty of that before. People call me out on it in the comments, but these are her only accessory, these sunglasses right here with this very, very shiny gold chain. And it does look like it might come off. Let's see. Yeah, we can actually take that off if we wanted to, if you just wanted to have like one side hanging or whatever you want to do with the whole chain thing. You do have that ability, but they're really cute, and you can see on the side we have the same gold links going on. So we'll have to check those out on Swag here later on in the video. But that being said, I think it's time to take a look at her, and her little hat just came off. Good thing to know, her hat is not pinned on, so we're just gonna remove that for now at least, so we can take a look at everything that she has to offer. All right, so starting out with her face, love those green eyes. We have a little beauty mark right here at the bottom, and her makeup up at the top. everything looks pretty cute. We have some baby hairs here as well that do seem to line up with the hairline also, so that's looking pretty nice, at least on the one that I have. I love the glossy lip color there, kind of a light red to match the outfit here. It looks very, very stylish, and I love dolls with tight small braids like this. It's just, for me personally, it's really hard to get these messed up because I am not good at fixing doll hair, and they just look beautiful. Like I'm just a big fan of them, and I love how they're kind of loose down here at the bottom, as you can see. And so we have a little rubber band keeping that in place. So we have a larger braid made out of the more tighter, smaller ones, and then the rubber band to keep them in place. Looks very adorable though. I really like the look of that. So that being said, I think that her face looks great. Her makeup looks great. I love everything that they're doing with these Fierce dolls and the makeup style and the lower eyelid style. It looks beautiful all around. Now, we do have her entire outfit here. The first thing that we had that came off is this little bucket hat right here that is embroidered. It says OMG on it, and that was just sitting on her in the box. It was actually clipped down in the box, but using the little plastic ties that clip her head to the packaging, and so that's why it was easy to take off. I actually appreciate that, instead of it having been like additionally pinned to the top of her head or something like that. I like the fact that it's easily removable, but that's just me. If you're an inbox collector, you certainly don't want something like that happening when it's in a sealed box, so I understand why they clip it inside of the box, but I do enjoy that. We're gonna leave this hat off for now so it doesn't just keep falling off. But that being said, look at this outfit. Like, look at all the red and gold here. It is gorgeous. I love this little skull, or not a skull, sorry, this little bear that we have here. Kind of looked like a skull for a second. I would love that too, but a little bear, a little gold bear that we have, which is being held down by a rubber band right here on the front, so it's not swinging everywhere inside of the packaging. And all of that is connected to the whole necklace piece up here that is removable, so keep that in mind. In fact, the entire outfit is removable on the back via Velcro, so you just want to take off this middle belt piece first, and then you can undo the rest of it. But this outfit though is like, wow. We have like, actually, I feel like these are, well, they're probably plastic zippers. They're non-functional. We have faux little zipper pulls up here at the top, but it just feels so nice. Like, the quality of the Fierce dolls, they're a little more expensive at around $36 USD, I believe, but I think that the fashion and the fit is definitely worth that. Underneath though, she does have like a fishnet bodysuit. Well, not bodysuit, I guess. It is a two-piece, as you can see right there. But she has the same thing up at the top as well. And so you do kind of get another outfit with this right here. It says extra on her shirt underneath this top outfit. And then, as you saw down there, we have the waistband there saying LOL OMG, which is pretty fantastic in my opinion. And then we have these little pieces that hang down with little gold metal hoops on them, and I can tell that they're metal because they seem to have some weight to them. But maybe they're not metal. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't get mad at me if they're not metal. But that being said, the outfit just looks great. I mean, she's got a lot going on with this outfit, and I think that between my favorite OMG Fierce doll so far, I'm gonna want to say Neonlicious or Swag. Those are my top two. I don't know if I can narrow it down any further than that, unfortunately for you, but I think that Swag looks great. And let's talk about these boots here real quick, because there is a new knee articulation style happening here, and they actually worked the boots into that style. So they go all the way up to the top, and as you can see, we have these like little fake painted leather belts holding them there, but they allow the full range of motion for the knee, and we'll talk about the articulation in a little bit. But they do also have ankle articulation, which really doesn't help a whole ton in these boots, but you can actually see how we can move those side to side a little bit. That being said, jumping a little bit ahead of things with articulation, I think that this outfit is absolute fire in my opinion. Definitely one of the best fits on an OMG doll, even though this is the Fierce line technically. She does also have a gold watch right here, which I just noticed, and she does have a red nail color as well, in case you were curious about that. She is also holding on to a purse right here, which by default was rubber banded to her wrist, but this little purse right here, it does open up on the front, so you can go ahead and pop that open if you want. Very cute looking though. Looks like a little piece of luggage or something like that. I don't know what fashion brand that's trying to emulate, but whatever it is, I'm here for it. It's looking very cute. I love this little bear. This little blinged out bear is so freaking adorable. Anyway, that being said, I mean, I don't know. What do you think about the fashion and stuff like that for these Fierce dolls? All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about the articulation. Not much has changed from regular OMG dolls. We do still have the ball joint in the head, as you can see there. Her arms still can go a full 360 all the way around, and then we have the elbow joint here with a swivel at the arm, at the top of the arm and the elbow there, and then we have her wrists, which can swivel all the way around and bend up and down. Now, like I said, with the legs are a little bit different here. We do have a ball joint in the legs, so they have a good range of motion, but the knees, look at that, no snap style knees. I really dig that a lot, and obviously, as I told you before, we do have some light ankle articulation, which will allow you to turn the foot in kind of a different pose, give it a little more of a fashionable look. I think it's fitting with the entire line of the Fierce dolls, and that is about it as far as the articulation goes. Like I said, not much has changed, but I think the knee change is, I hope that they continue this trend on regular OMG dolls in the future. Maybe this was like a test run to see if people liked it or not. I personally dig the knee articulation much more than the snap knees. I don't know. Let me know what you think though in the comment section. Let's go ahead and get everything going on here with her shades. So obviously you want to be able to take off this chain here so you can put the shades on her head. I'm just going to take it off right now just to show you what these look like on her, because I think that's important to see it and not have to put the whole chain thing all around her head. And it looks like they have a little bit of an issue getting over the top of her ears. So maybe they're more of, see how mine just don't want to stay in place? They kind of just want to be kind of down below her nose. And that's just because I don't think that they're actually long enough to reach over the ears, as you can see there. Not the greatest. Oh, and speaking of the ears, I did forget to mention her earrings, which say swag on them on both sides there. So yeah, the sunglasses, not my favorite implementation here. They don't really fit around her ears very well, and maybe you can use this chain on the back of her head to kind of keep them in place, but that seems a little doubtful as the way that they will hang on that chain, and this just got stuck in her hair. So that being said, I mean, sunglasses, meh. The rest of the doll, really, really awesome. And the bucket hat, of course. Gotta have the bucket hat. I'm kind of sad that we don't have the beret for Neonlicious, but I do like the bucket hat here, so I'm glad that we have that. That being said, I'd love to know what you think about these OMG Fierce dolls. There's been a lot of mixed comments, mixed reactions in the comment section of my videos, and I would love to know your thoughts on all of these new offerings from LOL Surprise, OMG, and MGA as the company of those two. So I'm curious to know your thoughts. I'm curious to know if you're excited for a Series 2 of these OMG Fierce dolls. I certainly am. I'm hoping they make a Candylicious one because she's right there. She's my favorite one, my favorite OMG, period. So there's that. I'm really biased against having I'm really biased for having a Candylicious Fierce doll. So please, MGA, if you're watching, if you're listening, which you probably are, please do that for us. We would love that. Or at least I speak for a lot of other people when I say we, but mainly just me. I would love that. So, and I hope all of you out there loved this video. And if you did, show me some support by hitting that thumbs up button, the thumbs up love button down there. It's right above the description, and right beneath that like button is a link to my Instagram account, because if you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing with your life? Let's go, let's get it. Let's go follow me on Instagram and have some fun together over there. That being said, I really do appreciate all of support, and if you're new here to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this come out in the near future, because I got a lot of really cool stuff headed your way very, very soon. So definitely stay tuned for all of that, and I appreciate everybody just taking a little bit of time with me here today as we open up swag and enjoy our love for these dolls together. So thank you so much for that again. Really do appreciate it. Once again, this has been Mini Toy Adventures. My name is Dom, and I'll see you later. Bye.